Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Wheel of Fortune kicked off season 42 on September 9 with new host Ryan, 49, making his highly anticipated debut on the ABC game show. Though Ryan has had a series of mishaps since the premiere, over 1 million viewers have tuned in to watch the famous host. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal that 8,310,000 viewers watched Wheel of Fortune for the premiere week of September 9 to September 15. As for rival game show Jeopardy, which is hosted by Jennings, 7,113,000 viewers tuned in for the episodes. Family Feud came in the number 3 spot for syndicated television with 6,792,000. Wheel of Fortune taking over the top spot is a shock, as Jeopardy brought in more viewers overall last season. The former American Idol star's success on the game show could mean trouble for Ken, 50. A source previously told the U.S. Sun, Ryan is bringing a sense of youth and urgency to the job that is a lot harder to pull off than it looks, and Wheel is bound to get a bump in the numbers once his episodes start running in September. My advice to Ken is that just because mayim is out of the picture doesn't mean he shouldn't watch his back. Ken and The Big Bang Theory's mayim bialik shared hosting duties until she was let go from the show in 2023. In most media markets, these shows run back-to-back, and Ken needs to make sure he doesn't suffer from the contrast with Ryan. The insider continued to claim, it's a tricky situation because their personalities are so radically different from one another. A second source told the U.S. Sun that while Ken currently has no long-term contract with the show, he has made it known to higher-ups that he would like to host for the long haul. Jeopardy is Ken's religion. He lives it, and he breathes it. And despite all the outside pressures, he's not going to mess this up, the insider claimed. He's proud to have worked his way into this position and believes he has what it takes to make it last for decades to come. The source continued, what he really wants more than anything is to stick around and make this position work for the long run. And if that means making less money to ensure his longevity, you can bet your life he'd be game. This isn't all about the money. It's a way of life for Ken and then some. He's in it for the long run and to secure his status in the show's history. Ken has a 74-game streak as a contestant, taking home $2.5 million. He has made a total of $4.3 million from the game show with tournaments. Ryan had trouble adjusting to his role as host during the first few episodes. On the premiere episode, a contestant mispronounced the word ripened while solving a puzzle. Ryan ignored the mishap and granted the player the win. I thought he said the wrong word, but when Ryan said he was correct, I assumed I misheard, one fan wrote on Instagram. Why would the producers allow him to win the puzzle when he was wrong? Not a good way to start the new season, especially with a new host, another viewer added. I don't like the fact that Terry mispronounced the winning trip puzzle and he won it. Pat would have said, I'm sorry, Terry, that's not the answer, another said, really surprised that the mistake wasn't caught. He definitely said riping instead of ripened. A third pointed out. I agree, Ryan is fired after the first episode, a viewer demanded. For his second night as host, he failed to explain the rules to a contestant, causing her to lose $1 million prize. Pat would have explained that if she took the risk, she would have lost the $1 million wedge, one ex-user wrote. Pat would always remind the contestants if they look under the $10,000, they could lose their $1 million wedge. Ryan needs to do this too, wrote a second. Then on the September 16 episode, contestant Vivian made it to the bonus round to solve the What Are You Doing? Puzzle. Vivian picked C, H, M, and P for consonants, while she picked the letter I for her vowel. Vivian screamed out trying to solve the puzzle, wondering some help, answering some help, finding some help, looking around for some help, boundary for help.